Hey, how we doing? I'm Andy, this is Spiders. Thank you very much for coming along and watching. I really do hope you have all had an awesome Christmas, and I suppose by the time this has come out it'll be New Year's Day, so I hope you've had an awesome New Year as well. But yeah, sort of today, talking of Christmas, but just getting over it all, I had a few invert related Christmas presents, so I just thought that what I'd do is I'd show you a few of them, and like I said, some of them are pretty cool. I think everybody might agree once they see them. So yeah, the first one is, right, well, I know there's an app out there, I think it's Exotic Keeper or something like that, which is an awesome app, it is, but I'm a bit shit with it. I'm a bit old school and I like writing things down, and my other half is aware of this, so what she did is she got me this, which is the Tarantula Keeper's Journal for record keeping, you know, in the small print. And what it is, I'll show you this now. It's basically, it's just a book, works exactly the same way as the app does, where you've got a little section where you put your particular species in and the various information that you want to put in there, and then afterwards it's just a list of dates that you've fed, watered, molted, rehoused or paired, and I suppose you could add anything extra to that, including any egg sacs or things like that. But yeah, like I say, I'm a bit old school, so that quite suits me, because like I say, I just always forgot to add things on the app, but I'm always sat here with a pen in my hand if I'm working or something like that, so it's pretty cool. And the next thing I'm going to show you now, this is awesome. If you are into keeping tarantulas, if you're watching this I would assume you are, or other inverts, then this is quite a cool book. It's called How to Read an Insect, and it's by a guy called Ross Piper, who was an entomologist. He's a well-known entomologist. I've done a bit of research on him, if I'm honest. I hadn't really heard much of him, but yeah, this is an awesome little book. I mean, I'm just going to flick through pages really to give you the show, but what I will do is show you the contents, and you can have a look there and just sort of see what the chapters are. And then as you're flicking through, there's various sort of sections on different things, and I don't know whether you'd have thought that earwigs have wings like that. I never knew that until I read this book. I've never seen an earwig's wings before, but there you go. And yeah, like I say, it is a really cool book. I'm just going to flick through, show some pictures, and some of the headings and things like that. I'm not going to get into it too much, because I would just advise that you go out and buy it, because yeah, it is, especially, like I say, it doesn't talk much about spiders or tarantulas, or the bits that, well, I've read pretty much half of it now, if I'm honest, and there isn't a lot of mention on spiders, because that's not his speciality. But in regards to other stuff, it's been brilliant, because as well as the pictures, there's some species mentioned and some certain behaviours and whatnot, and I've got my phone and I'm there on the internet looking it up, so as I'm reading about it here, I'm researching it and learning more about it on my phone, and it's yeah, it's pretty cool. So again, I think it's about 20 quid. It's quite a new book, first published sort of 2021, so like I say, it is quite new, but definitely worth looking at. And well, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this already. I did put this is my Sweary Spiders colouring in book, which is really cool. So like I say, you can see some of the various obscenities that are in there, Cumbubble and various others. It gets a lot worse, fuck off. There's some, I'm not going to go through it. Well, I'll just show you the odd one. I'm not going to say them too much, because there's some quite rum terms in there, and I don't want to end up getting a strike from YouTube or something in regards to X-rated content. But yeah, definitely, if you like colouring in, or you just like messing about, or if you just like laughing at mad pictures of things, then yeah, go for it. Well worth it. And so yeah, another thing, I say, I did well in regards to invert related presents this year, but this one is pretty cool. I've got to say, I was really liking this, and this is a little like robotic spider, or robot spider. This is handmade by a dude from Telford, I do believe. Like I said, my other half come across it on the internet a few weeks before Christmas. I think it is resin cast, it isn't actually metal, although it is hand painted and stuff, so they've put some real work into the detail on it, I'll give them that. And so yeah, little robot tarantula, robot spider, which was pretty awesome. And the final present, and my final present, which was the coolest, was this little thing here. This little box actually contains I have to look then, a Grammostola actaeon, which was a present from my other half. So yeah, you know, I've been sat here talking shit now about presents and things like that, so finally I'm going to show you some spiders, and I'll show you the rehousing of this. See you in a minute. So yeah, that's a little Grammostola actaeon, a little grown on sling. Now you may remember I bought a pair of these last year, maybe really early in the year last year I think it was, and the male has since matured. He was bigger than the female when he arrived, if I'm honest, so yeah, he's since matured out, but the female molted in about August time, maybe a little bit earlier than that, and I don't know what happened. She just never really recovered, if I'm honest, and about 5 weeks later I lost her, which I was a bit devastated about because these are one of my favourite species. So yeah, this was another Christmas present off my other half, who's awesome fed, who she puts up with all this shit, all this is in the bedroom, do you know what I mean, and she's still buying me more, so can't knock her at all, as well as all the other cool stuff that she got me. So yeah, Fedu, she's awesome. But yeah, that's me done. I just, like I say, I hope you've all had a good Christmas. I hope you've all had an awesome New Year. I'm back to work next week, which is a little bit shit, or I'll find out. I know I live in Wales, we've got different restrictions in place at the moment, so I may not be back in work yet. I'll know on Monday, won't I? But anyway, that's me done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers. Ta-ra.